This is one of the highest ranked Grey Talon players, and we're going to analyze how they dominate games. We're going to try go over the highlights of this match and skip some of the filler. Already, starting off with a powerful charge shot. Vindicta's playing very far forward, so the Moan Crew has managed to get a little bit of damage off on her. And Laymal's honestly doing a lot of poke. He's doing a lot of harass on the enemy right now. The Moan Crew is pretty low. He's going to have to back off. Ooh, unfortunately missed that charge shot. He's going to go into the air. Get some damage off. Insane damage on the Yamato there. And he does manage to finish off the Vindicta as well. And now he's going to try and get this Yamato. Unfortunately, she does manage to get away. He's got a charge shot, so if she does decide to come back, then she will just get absolutely beamed. They are going to get some early damage on this Guardian here. And you can just see he's just so accurate with that charge shot. And with a character like Grey Talon, you just need to be super accurate. You can see he's basically missing no shots. And just as I say that, he misses a charge shot. But, you know, it is what it is. And even with those early kills, the Grey Talon's still going to play a bit further back, just carefully, not going to get too overconfident here. And he's just going to go back to shop here. And we can already see he's already got an item advantage on his lane opponents now.
Time for evasive tactics.
Managed to get a massive charge shot on the Yamato. She's going to have to back off. Vindicta's low as well. He somehow manages to poke her through the Guardian. And he's just throwing those charge shots out, forcing those two to stay back. Making sure they can't push up, making sure they can't really do anything. And now he's going to try and see if he can get any ganking opportunities. Gets massive damage on the Vindicta there. Going to play it slow. He's crouching so they can't hear his movement. He's just going to wait here a little bit. Try and make them think that he's gone back. Oh, that's huge damage on the Vindicta. She's going to have to run away. He might be able to cut her off. And he does manage to get her with the 2. And now he's going to try and do the same thing to the Yamato as well. Try and cut her off. Looks like she didn't go fully back though. So smart by her. Huge poke with the charge shot again. And Laymal literally doesn't even care about the Yamato's second bomb shot or whatever. It just does no damage this early on. I mean, it doesn't really do any damage later on either, but he's going to be able to get a bit of damage. The Vindicta's doing a little bit more damage than we'd like to see. But again, she's just playing very far up. Now she's gonna get ulted by the Moan Crew, and she's gonna go down for that. She's just playing very, very aggressively for some reason. And I mean, the Moan Crew just showed why you shouldn't do that. I mean, especially when he's got his ult, it's just not gonna be good. And now they're 1.5k souls down. It's not looking good for them. They got the Guardian, so now Grey Talon's gonna rotate to another lane. The Shiv's low as well, so he's probably gonna die here. And it's not even, it's before 8 minutes, so they're sharing all these souls as well, so, which is just very nice. Now he's just going to push up this lane and hopefully get this Guardian as well. Now the Shiv is back and he tries his best to push him out, but a really good trap placement by the Grey Talon catches him out, and he will go down for that. They're going to manage to take down that Guardian as well. And you can see he's really just playing for objectives here. He's going to use his ult and some really good map awareness. He's noticed that the Lady Geist is low. And he does manage to get the Grey Talon. That was a huge ult. Oh, sorry, the Lady Geist even. And it really feels like the Sapphire team can just do nothing to stop the offense right now. And this is very nice positioning here. Just harassing the enemy from the side. That was a very nice shot there. It does end up in the Lady Geist dying. Now he's going to target this Vindicta. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the kill there. She did manage to get away. That's very unfortunate. And now he's going to play on these rooftops and try and really just harass the enemy as much as possible. Just tags the Lash a little bit there. And somehow the Guardian's hitting her from all the way up there, or him even. And he's going to have to back off there a bit.
This hunt.
Going to use his ult again, probably get that Lady Geist. Gets huge damage, unfortunately doesn't manage to kill her fully. The Vindicta's going to ignore the Moan Crew and just try and target the Grey Talon, try and get rid of their best player first. Now he's getting a lot of damage dealt, and he's going to have to back off here now. And he might actually go down here. He does manage to survive. At this point, they've already got 2 Guardians, so they're just going to keep pushing objectives and try and keep pushing their lead. And now we see the Grey Talon going after this Haze. Unfortunately, they're going to get sleep daggered here. And they should be able to take this Guardian now as well. Placed his trap under the veil, so the Haze can't really do anything. She's had to go up on that roof. And she's not going to be able to do anything about them getting the Guardian. The Haze is now in a really bad position. And she actually gets the kill on the Haze there. The Haze was over half health, so that's an insane kill. And using a charge shot on the Walker as well, which is quite a funny strategy. And now the Vindicta's just left. It seems like they've just given up now. Catches the Yamato out. He also trapped her escape as well, which is very nice. And they should manage to get that Yamato as well. Unfortunately, she's ulted, so she gets a little further than you'd like, but they do manage to finish her off.
It's all coming together.
Very nice movement across the map there. That's basically taken it all the way to this lane. And now they're going to push this Walker as well. She's taking a lot of damage to that Walker. Probably not ideal. And they are going to manage to get that Walker as well. He uses the ult mid-air, trying to get this Shiv. Does a little bit of damage on him there. But I guess the cooldown on that is just so short that he just wants to use it as much as possible as a little bit of entry damage, as well as just to finish off enemies. And honestly, at this point, it's a lost game. I'm pretty sure the Vindicta rage quit. She was doing horribly. And yeah, I mean, the game is just basically over at this point. They're going to get a kill on the Lash there, and they're going to manage to take down this Walker as well. No doubt. Yeah, the enemy team really just stand no chance. They just can't do anything against these guys. Now they have such a big advantage on the opponents. And you can see they're just really dominating the team. I mean, this is why he's the best Grey Talon in the world right now. The aim is just insane. Like, again, he just hits... He's just able to track with that charge shot so well. And he's really just, at this point, looking for fights. You know, he sees that Shiv, he's going to go in. He just wants to look for fights right now. You know, he's so powerful. He's so much further ahead than everyone else. And now you can see everyone's leaving now. Yeah. And I mean, that's pretty much the game. I mean, we can speed this up because... But yeah, I mean, that's how you play Grey Talon early game, you know? You just hit all your shots and you just be insane. And they're just going to go in there and spawn kill them. Yeah, fair. That's hilarious. Yeah, very well played, I guess. Obviously, that early game was just really well played. Absolutely dominated that Vindicta. And yeah, I mean, it was a lost game as soon as she left, really. But overall, this game was played pretty smartly. Even with a massive advantage, they still played smart and made sure to go for kills they could be sure they'd get.